Hey everyone, I'm Onua, and in today's video we are taking a look at the Bakugan Legends Collection Pack featuring Nove Ventus Hanoj, I believe is how you pronounce his name. So, take a quick look at the box. Here's a picture of Hanoj and Melius Ultra right there. You also have Maxidon and Auxiliator, and so misprinting on the box there. Picture of Auxiliator, it says Auxiliator Geogon, but that's clearly Hyenix, so whoopsies. Side of the box you have Hanoj. This side of the box, Melius, just one Nova Bakugan, plus an Ultra Bakugan, plus a Baku Gear, plus a Geogon, plus a Bakugan. There's that. Bottom of the box, those words and the barcode. And on the back, you get some obligatory product images of Maxidon, Hyenix, Nove Hanoj, who is a glowing Bakugan, and Melius Ultra along with his battle gear. And then just more warnings and stuff. So that does it for the box. Let's get it open and take a look at the figures inside. Okay, so here we have everything out of the box. For starters, we have this little instruction sheet that just shows you how to change the batteries within your Nove Hanoj over there, and for Novatrox as well. It also has instructions for holding up Dragonwood X Auxiliator and Melius Ultra. And that's it. So before we get into the figures, let's take a quick look at the cores and cards. So first, taking a look at the cores, we have, my camera will focus, there we go. We have a Magic Shield, minus 500 B power. We have another Magic Shield, plus 600 B power. We have Green Fist with plus 150 Bs, plus 2 punch. Orange Shield with plus 200 B. Hyenix with plus 500 B and minus 1 punch, and another Hyenix with minus 300 B and minus 1 punch. So there you go. Now let's move on to the cards. For the cards, our first gate card in this set is a Chaos card with Hyenix. It is 100 for Pyrus, 600 for Aquas, 100 for Ventus, 100 for Chaos, 100 for RLS, and 600 for Darkness. Our second gate card is Pyrus with a Green Fist. It is 800 for Pyrus, 100 for Aquas, 0 for Ventus, 400 for Chaos, 200 for RLS, and 300 for Darkness. Our first character card is for Ventus Nove Feral, who is not a part of this set, so there's another oopsies on this set, other than the packaging, but it looks like for Ventus Nove Feral here, we get an Orange Shield and a Green Fist with 600 B power and 4 punch. On Green Fist, you gain plus 300 B power, and on Orange Shield, you get add another core. So here's that. Our second character card is for Darkest Ultra Melius, who is dual Magic Shield. He is 100 B power and 7 punch, and on Magic Shield you get to put on his Baku gear. So there's that. This is the Battle Gear card, or Baku Gear. It is Darkest Scorching Swords, costs 2 energy, adds 200 B power and 2 punch, and on Magic Shield you get to add another core, so pretty good. Next we have Darkest Hyenix, who is our Geogon for this set. He costs 1 energy, he has 500 B power and 3 punch, and on Green Fist you get plus 900 Bs. So that's a total of 1400 Bs on Green Fist, plus whatever Green Fist has, so 1550 and 5 damage, so pretty good with this set. And lastly we have RLS Maxidon, who is dual Helix. He has 800 B power and 4 punch, and on a Helix plus 100 Bs and plus 6 punch. So on a Helix 900 B power and 10 punch, so pretty strong. Hey, that does it for the cards. Let's get in close and take a look at each of these characters individually. The first one we will be taking a look at is RLS Maxidon. So bring him close so we can see him better. Here he is in all of his mammoth glory with his long trunk, his tusks, picked out in a nice orange. Got lots of gunmetal picking out some spots on him, and there's his symbol. And his B power is found right there, 800 Bs. So pretty strong Bakugan. So folding him up, we want to flip back the trunk and fold down the head. Kind of focus. We want to flip in his ears, flip up his legs, fold down the tail, and then pinch it all together, and that'll lock him in. It looks like that. I'm bringing in a gate card here. Gonna drop him. You can see how he pops open. In 3, 2, 1. There you have it. RLS Maxidon. Next, here we have Darkest Hyenix with some nice blue, new to darkest, as well as silvery gunmetal down here for his feet and his hands. His darkest symbol is kind of an offish pink with some more pink highlights. And his B power is located right there, 500 Bs. As a comparison, here's the original Darkest Hyenix. As usual, my camera doesn't like having 2 figures on screen at the same time, but as we can see, differences are that they've darkened the purple on him, so it's a much darker translucent purple, and replaced all the green with the new colors on Darkest. So that's how they look next to each other. And that's that. So for closing up Hyenix, we want to flip in his arms. We want to take the purple part on the back of his head here and his head, and we want to fold them down. Bring all that down at once, and then close these side panels. We'll hold his head down. You take his legs, flip them back, push that down. That'll hold his legs in place, then you bring up the tail and close down that top part to lock everything where it's at. Here's how it looks closed up. Bring in a gate card. Let's drop him and see how he opens. And there you go. That is Darkest Geogon Hyenix. The next figure we have here is Darkest Ultra Melius with his Baku Gear Scorching Swords. So, bringing him close. Here is Darkest Ultra Melius. He's got some dark green hair on his head, as well as that light blue hair on his nano gear. Dark green hair on his claws and for his smaller hands. And his Baku gear is nice translucent black. Purple paint there and silvery gunmetal there, as well as the darkest symbol being in that pinkish white on both of them. Bee power is found right here, is 100 bees. And I don't think bee power is located anywhere on the battle gear itself. So yeah. But so real quick, I'm going to show off the battle gear opening. So for closing it up, we just pinch the flame blades here and then bring it all back. Click it down and drop it on his magnet in 3, 2, 1. And that's how that looks. So removing everything, take off the battle gear, close it up, come here and remove his nano gear, put to the side. That is just the peg that plugs into the port right here. So here he is without his battle gear and nano gear. You can just see that he has a silvery gunmetal there and better see his hands and feet. But for closing this guy up, you want to flip up his heads and bring his necks back. We want to bring his legs forward and push the tail in and down. We then take his wings and we bring them down, and that top joint there, make sure you hold in his heads. You bring the wings forward and then you bring the end of his tail piece here up, and that'll lock everything into place. Just like that. So bringing in a core, because he's an ultra, let's see if we can get him to land. He did not. But, oh well, that is Darkest Melius Ultra. And finally, we have here the main event of this set, the Ventus Nove Hanoj. Let's bring him in close, take a close look at him. He is a very nice translucent dark green with some yellow there for the eye. Body's a kind of puke green, but doesn't look too bad. It looks much better on camera. Got some light green here and some light green there. As for that and his symbol, his bee power is located here on the wing. So 600 bees. And yeah, so being a Nova, he lights up, and in order to be able to do that, we need to pull out this tab that is stopping his battery from connecting with the electronics. So just get a hold of that tab and pull it out, and he'll glow. We'll activate that light again. Like that, and let's get him closed up and then take a look at him popping open in better lighting so we can see that Nova glow better. For closing up Hanoj, we want to take these like feet claws here. We want to rotate them back and then push them down. You take his head, push it into the upper part of the body, and flip that down. And then just take his wings here, and then they'll actually take the hands down with them as they bring them into position. Just like that. And then his tail will come in and lock everything into place. Just like that. Just set him there. We got a gate card to pop him open. I'm going to go dim the lights and we will see that Nova glow in a better view. So here we are. It is much darker, as you can see, as I've turned both of my lights off on the sides. So now let's pop him open and see how he looks. There we go. Very nice and pretty. Let's close him up again. Take a look at that a second time. See if we can get him facing the camera. So here we go. There we have it. Ventus Nove Hanoj. Super pretty. I love the Nova. So there you have it. That is the Bakugan Legends Collection Pack Ventus Nove Hanoj. thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in my next video. Onua out.